first thing I've done in week 2 is I've decorated the inside of the starter base quite a bit. This is just the portal room. You've seen this before, but I did the ceiling. I did these 2 walls. These chests, if you're wondering, just that's where the iron comes from. The iron farm outside. I did a hopper line. But, yeah, if you go down here, you know, the mine, I did this wall. Go this way. There's, powdered snow under here, so if you jump down, it'll, you won't take damage. But I've cleared this area out, up here. There was a gravel block there. And I've kind of restored this area. There's a creeper over there. But yeah, I've restored this part, the tower part. I haven't done the cows yet. I'm not sure what I want to do with them. But I cleaned up this beginning area a little bit. I put in some pots. You go down here. I've opened this up. I moved the enchant table. You know, and then we got my lapis. Got the flowers. I moved some of the bulk storage out here. Because this area was getting kind of full. There was, you know, there was chests here. There was a chest here. So I kind of organized it a bit. I moved some of this bulk stuff out here, you know. Don't really need that much netherrack, but comes in handy sometimes. And I've turned this into a hallway. This isn't what I originally envisioned. You know, I was going to do like this kind of pattern on the walls too, the cracked bricks and the bricks and the stone, but I felt like it, I don't know, the floor and the walls kind of matched too much. So I decided to bring the brick around the corner and bring it into this area and put in the spruce. And I continued with the terracotta theme. I did the ceiling, kind of made it like a, you know, like a curve. We got the bulk storage here. We got the enchant table there. I got a little bit of room for some other things that, I don't know, might want to throw in. Maybe I could throw in more barrels or whatever. But we got this room that I haven't done anything with yet. And I got this door here. You'll remember this is the, you know, I just put it behind the wall. Easier that way. I decided to keep these. I was going to remove them, but I decided to keep them. They kind of, I don't know, they kind of fit the theme, I guess. And we got another wall. It goes down this way. In this room, I finished, you know, I finished restoring them. And I captured some foxes that made their way into my base. So, I want to do something with them. I haven't decided what I want to do with this area yet. I was thinking either bees or, well, now the foxes. Or maybe cactus or something. But, now that the castle is finished, the exterior is finished, I might just build over there now. And kind of just wall this area off. We go this way. I put in the store. I put the storage here. Expanded it. You know, this is when this is full, it'll convert to bone meal. So, and you'll remember this area hasn't really changed down here. But I did decorate the staircase. So, if we go through here, this is where the villagers come from. I did a little bit of modification here. I made it so it's easier to see. And this is why the farm is off. I didn't turn it back on. It's still off. I put in glass down here too, so you can see. But I don't even know how many villagers are there. I rerouted this to make it, you know, a bit easier to use. So now they just come up here, and you place whatever job block here. Push the button, this guy didn't move. And then instead of going over here and like taking up all this space, I routed it down here. And still got these two guys I haven't dealt with. But then I can just, you know, through the wall here. I'm still not done with villagers. I still have a couple I need to get, like fire protection. So when I'm done with them, I'll probably just wall this off. Yeah, but that's all I've done over here, really. Did some decorating. Did some sorting. This area didn't really change much. But yeah, let's move on to the castle. Okay, so after I finish the exterior, which we'll go outside to look at. I'm not going to try to look at it from in here. But after I did that, I started working on the interior. But unfortunately, I kept running into roadblocks because I don't have certain farms set up. Like, I can't get the materials for the pillars or the archways. So I decided to just halt working on this for now. But I did get the floor of the main hall put in. Which is a very, like, nice white marble-like floor. Yeah, I don't have the materials for the pillars. And I had to move the portal over there. I want the portal to be here, and it eventually will be here. This is where you'll enter. There'll be a wall right here. And then, you know, you'll come out of the portal into this, like, grand-looking area. But this portal and the portal that is nearby, which is up there-ish, they're too close together, so they interfere with each other. And I can't have them both at the same time. Even if I do the math perfectly and put them exactly where they go, like where they're supposed to go, they just link to each other. So I had to move this portal farther away. But yeah, the portal will eventually go here. And then up this staircase, there'll be a room. And this is where the storage will be. And then beyond that, like I mentioned this in the last week's video, but beyond that, I don't really have anything mapped out. I think I want to do sugarcane and bamboo over there, tree farm over here, and then I haven't really thought about it that much. Okay, this is about the best angle I can get in survival at the moment, because I still don't have wings. I did upgrade my armor and stuff to netherite. But the dragon fight is this weekend. So we still don't have wings. But yeah, this is probably the best angle I can get in survival at the moment. But as you can see, the top is done. And the roof is fully complete. It just needs to be spawn proofed. Which is a task for someone with... Well, a task for me when I have more mobility tools, you know? When I have wings and... Like, I have ender pearls now, but... From, the cleric. But wings are pretty much mandatory to spawn-proof anything. And you can see up there is my planet that I built, that I was talking about. Casts a nice dark shadow on the water. But we're gonna head up there next. So here we are, once again in the nether. My personal little portal area. Starter base portal. Castle portal. Planet portal. As you can see, you know, really close together. So they kind of interfere with each other. But once we have wings, I can take this one down. I can just fly up to the planet. So, yeah. Let's hop through this portal. And take a little... gander at the inside. I still have cleaning up to do. You know, I got dirt everywhere from when I was placing the blocks. And there's still snow in here in some spots, but you know, I basically took a schematic of my mob farm just the inside, just the actual farm part, not the Majora Moon. But I took a schematic of the farm, and in creative mode, I designed like a perfectly sized sphere around it. So I didn't have to build like a giant sphere or giant rectangle, you know. I basically custom built this with a perfectly sized orb. The orb. But, you know, it's just a mob farm. You know, they spawn on the platforms, they fall down, die on the campfires, and go into the storage. I've kind of cleared it out, because I used all the string and almost all the gunpowder just for mining netherite. But I also have this that I always build. It, you know, if I remove the hoppers, all the mobs fall down in here instead. Here, let me go up there. I have the water turned off, but they, you know, they'll go across here. It's a mob filter, essentially. Skeletons and zombies will fall down there because they sink in water. And then creepers and, unfortunately, witches will go across here and they'll fall down into here. So I have this opening here to kill the witches with a bow. They spawn kind of rarely, so it's not really a problem. But yeah, then the spiders go through here. They actually get stuck up here a lot, but you know, whatever. But they spiders go through here. They either climb up into the lava or sometimes they'll fall down here. And, you know, the creepers go here. Got this guy. Oh, that guy. Took that off just in case he shot me. Because I have thorns. I don't want him to die. Yeah, but the creepers, they'll fall down here. They'll get shot. You know, discs. I just like collecting the music discs. And I got the farm witch turned off. And this block goes up there. Because if I just leave the hole open, it, you know, it hurts the rates of the farm. I still need to clean all this up. Hold on one second. I'm going to climb up here. Okay, up here on top of the orb. It just cut me climbing up the ladder. You know, we got a hopper clock, which is turned off at the moment. And on this side, we can get a pretty decent view of the castle. Still needs to be spawn-proofed. And once it's spawn-proofed, you know, all the snow will be gone. I don't really mind most of the snow, like the snow on this tower and the snow on these little towers. I don't really mind, but this snow I don't like. But I need to spawn-proof the whole build anyway. So all the snow will be gone. Alright, that's pretty much it for base updates. So now I want to head to spawn and show off my house in the suburbs. So let's go over there. Alright, here in the nether. You know, just right here outside the hub, which is looking really good. Go through the suburbs portal. And we're going to check out my build, which is actually really close by. This house right here. It's like we got some guy rats going on. I wanted to incorporate cherry wood, but I didn't want it to completely overpower the build. So I kind of picked some complementary colors, like the crimson wood and the cherry logs, or cherry logs kind of looked good with that as well. And then I was given a suggestion to include mangrove wood because I was building on the creative world at the time. So I did all that, and I think the build turned out really good. kind of unique. I drew inspiration from some of the other builds. Other people have done, like, I believe Mental over there has done the wall, and a couple other people over here have done stone walls. So I wanted to do something like that. And then I wanted to use dark oak wood because I had a build here before, but I wasn't happy with it. So let's go inside. We got some bookshelves, you know, the new bookshelf. A little bit of an interior going on, just not much in here for materials. We'll go up. It's supposed to be kind of like a loft, you know, how some houses, you know, it's got like a balcony thing up there with the bed, but everything else it's like a one room kind of thing. That's kind of what I was going for the interior. I designed the exterior first, and then I just, you know, made whatever interior would work. But if we go out here, cute little balcony, you can see out into the town, which is looking really good. I love all the builds. I love the community aspect, you know, where you can see everybody else's build nearby. Like Leon's house. I love Leon's house. Ender chest. Go downstairs. I haven't done the interior for the downstairs yet, but we got these big windows so you can see outside. And then we got this interior space that I need to do something with. And then we have this cave here that I found that somebody else already lit this up. But I was thinking of doing like some kind of escape route, maybe. Find a place where the cave connects to the outside and, like, I don't know, have like an escape route. But yeah, I still need to do the interior down here. But I think it turned out well. Go outside. We'll go around the back. I chose this plot, and I wanted to keep the land. You know, I wanted to build the house around the land, you know. So, and there's kind of like a gentle hill right here. So when you come down the stairs from spawn, you come over this way. It looks different from this angle. I wanted it to look different from two different angles. So it's got the pointy roof from this side, and it looks like a small little shack, you know, on a hill. And then you go around on this side, and it's actually got a slanted roof on that side. And then down here, you know, you got the little, like, area down there. But we'll go around this side and look. You know, it just looks the same, but opposite, really. Then you go down this way. And this roof shape, I don't know. It looks alright. I've never really done a build that had different roof shapes like that from different angles. But I do like how it turned out. And I decided to do the balcony there. Yeah, that's pretty much it with the spawn build. I just wanted to show this and talk about it for a little bit. Okay, real quick. If you saw my armor and were wondering what trims I used the silence trim from the ancient city. And I did 2 gold and 2 quartz. The boots and the helm are quartz, and the chest and legs are gold. The quartz I liked because it kind of matches the feral looking mask that I have on my skin, and the claws and the skulls on the shoulders. So I thought the quartz was a good match for that. And then, as you can see, I took off the chest plate. Because when you get wings, you know, the wings kind of replace the chest plate most of the time. So I decided to match the legs to the necklace that I'm wearing on my skin, and the armband here, the like bracelet, and there's a leg one too. But yeah, I didn't want to just do one color. I could have just done like all white or all gold, but I wanted to do multiple colors. And so I decided to kind of match. I was going to do all white originally, the quartz, and then I decided to match the pants to the necklace. And then because you don't wear the chest plate often after you get wings, I decided to match it to the gold as well. And I think it'll look really good with the wings. Okay, that's it for updates on week 2. Next week, the dragon fight. And we'll have another update on the base. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.